Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, flexed your chest, and felt something was missing? That lower section of your pecs looks hollow, uneven, or underdeveloped. No matter how much you focus on your mid-chest or upper chest, the bottom portion just doesn't fill out. This is a problem many lifters encounter, often without realizing it. Spending endless hours pressing on flat benches or incline flies may make your chest bigger overall, but neglecting the lower chest creates an imbalance that affects both aesthetics and strength. A well-developed lower chest is about more than looks. It enhances symmetry, improves your pressing power, and makes your torso appear stronger and more complete. Each section of the chest has a unique role in daily movements, athletic activities, and upper body strength. That's why training the lower chest specifically is essential. Today, we'll break down 6 of the most effective exercises for building the lower chest. These exercises cover multiple angles, ensuring you hit every fiber in that underdeveloped area. Performed consistently with proper form, they'll reshape your lower pecs and complete your chest development. Let's dive in. Exercise number 1. Dumbbell Pullover. Dumbbell pullovers are often underestimated, yet they can be extremely effective for the lower chest. By fully stretching the chest fibers and then contracting them as you pull the dumbbell back over, you activate the lower portion in a unique way. This exercise also helps expand the rib cage and improve upper body mobility. How to perform. Lie on a flat or slight decline bench, holding a dumbbell with both hands over your chest. Slowly lower the dumbbell behind your head, feeling a deep stretch in your chest. Pull it back over your chest, squeezing the lower pecs at the top. Tips for success. Keep elbows slightly bent to protect your shoulders. Focus on the stretch and contraction rather than lifting heavy. Perform slowly to maintain tension throughout the movement. Common mistakes. Using too much weight, which shifts focus away from the chest. Locking elbows or flaring shoulders excessively. Done correctly, dumbbell pullovers provide a deep contraction that pre-activates the lower chest before moving on to heavier pressing exercise. Exercise number 2. Dips. Dips are a classic for good reason. When done with the right torso angle, they can be one of the most effective exercises for targeting the lower pecs. Leaning slightly forward shifts the emphasis from the triceps to the bottom portion of the chest, giving it the attention it needs. How to perform. Grab the parallel bars with arms fully extended. Keep elbows slightly tucked and grip slightly wider than shoulder width. Lean your torso forward just enough to target the chest. Lower yourself slowly, going as deep as your shoulder mobility allows. Press back up, focusing on contracting the lower pecs. Ways to intensify dips. Add a dip belt with extra weight or hold a dumbbell between your feet. Slow down the lowering phase to increase time under tension. Keep a slight forward lean to maximize chest activation. Mistakes to avoid. Dropping too fast, which reduces muscle engagement and can strain your shoulders. Over-leaning or rounding your back. Performing half reps. Use assistance bands if necessary. Dips are a compound movement, engaging stabilizers, the core, and shoulder muscles, making them ideal for both size and functional strength. Exercise number 3. Low cable crossover. Low cable crossovers provide a different angle of attack for the lower chest. By pulling the cables upward and inward, you hit fibers that respond best to upward contraction. This exercise complements pressing movements and pullovers, giving you full coverage of the lower pecs. How to perform. Set the pulleys near the bottom. Step into position, grab the handles, and slightly tilt forward for stability. Pull the cables upward and inward, aiming for your upper abdomen. Pause and squeeze at the top, feeling full contraction in the lower chest. Tips for maximum effect. Perform the movement slowly to maintain tension. Slightly vary your hand positioning to target inner and lower fibers more effectively. Mistakes to avoid. Using momentum instead of controlled contraction. Letting your shoulders rise. Keep them stable. This exercise is perfect for finishing off the lower chest after compound presses and dips, helping fill out gaps and add definition. Exercise number 4. High pulley cable crossover. High pulley cable crossovers are often overlooked but are incredibly effective when done correctly. The downward pull aligns perfectly with lower chest fibers, providing a contraction that is hard to match with dumbbells or barbells. Unlike free weights, cables maintain tension throughout the entire range of motion, eliminating dead spots. How to perform. Set the pulleys at their highest point. Grab the handles with palms facing down or slightly inward. Step into the center of the station. 1 foot forward, knees soft, torso slightly tilted. Open arms wide to stretch the chest. Pull downward toward your belly button, bringing hands together and squeezing the lower pecs. Tips. Hold the contraction for 1 or 2 seconds at the bottom. Cross one hand slightly over the other to intensify inner chest activation. Mistakes to avoid. Swinging the torso, drop the weight if necessary. Arching the back excessively. Pulling straight across chest height instead of downward. High pulley crossovers are excellent for isolating the lower pecs, making them a key addition to any lower chest routine. Exercise number 5. Decline bench press. The decline bench press directly targets the lower chest and allows for heavy pressing in a stable position. It is one of the few exercises that isolates the bottom pecs while letting you load the muscles effectively. How to perform. Set the bench to a 15 to 30 degree decline. Secure your feet and lie back, keeping shoulders and lower back supported. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width. Lower the bar under control toward your lower chest. Press back up, feeling the contraction at the bottom of the pecs. Tips. Don't lock out elbows. Keep tension constant. Use heavy sets of 6 to 10 reps or moderate weight with high-intensity techniques. If training alone, ensure proper safety measures for unracking and re-racking. Mistakes to avoid. Overarching the back, lifting the neck, letting the bar drift toward the upper chest. The decline press fills out the lower chest and builds density that complements the other exercises. Exercise number 6. Incline push-up with feet elevated. Finally, bodyweight push-ups with your feet elevated are a simple yet highly effective way to target the lower chest. By changing the angle, you shift stress downward, hitting the fibers you may miss in standard push-ups. How to perform. Place your feet on a bench or elevated surface, hands slightly wider than shoulder width on the floor. Lower your chest slowly, focusing on contraction. Press up while keeping your core tight and elbows slightly tucked. Tips. Pause at the top and bottom for maximum engagement. Keep the torso straight to prevent sagging and maximize tension on the lower chest. This exercise is perfect as a finishing move or a warm-up activation for heavier movements. Putting it all together, these 6 exercises complement each other beautifully. You don't need to do all 6 every session. Instead, pick 2 to 3 per workout. Combine them with your main chest presses and monitor your progress. Example routines. If the lower chest is lagging, dumbbell pullover, dips, low cable crossover. If the upper chest needs more focus, high pulley crossover, incline push-ups, decline bench press. Consistency and attention to detail are key. A strong, balanced chest is not just about the hours in the gym. It's about precision, intelligent programming, and proper recovery. Master these 6 exercises, integrate them thoughtfully, and you'll see the hollow lower chest transform into a thick, dense, and well-shaped foundation. Your torso will appear fuller, pressing strength will improve, and your overall chest aesthetics will finally reflect your hard work. Share your progress in the comments below and let us know which exercise gave you the best lower chest pump.